Hi, I'm Dennis Hudson, your host and developer of the H2O5 algorithm, which you see here down at the bottom of your screen, this lower study here. And I just want to introduce you to the H2O5, which is fully described in the upcoming book about FLIR. It's coming out on November 1st after the article in Futures magazine is published. And I'm going to share with you how to interpret it. I can't give you the details of how to construct it at this point, but I do provide code in my book that you can just copy and load into a Thinkorswim platform, or you can write code for this. It's pretty simple to go into your expert advisors on whatever type of platform you have, perhaps using an MT4 language, MQL4 or something like that. And the book will be available at orangequant.com November 1st. The H2O5 algorithm represents a calculation of the difference between two different algorithms. And so what you're seeing here with this green line is the moneymaker, and it's important that you get through this video. It'll only be about 10 minutes because once you have the book and you're running the algorithm, you want to know how to use it. Okay, so this green line is the zero line, or the moneymaker as we call it, and this is the histograph. The histograph is the blue line, the blue trace running like this, and you will also have code for an overlay of the two algorithms that the histograph is measuring. Okay, so you'll have all you need. Let's notice the obvious first. Every time the histograph crosses the moneymaker, you get some dramatic price reversal action. And we can look here, you see down here, this cross right here and how it corresponds up above to the dramatic upward move in price. Then you get this cross right here, and you get a gradual downtrend there. And then you get this cross, and you get a dramatic downtrend, and so on throughout this entire graph. Now, something that you are going to see more clearly in the other videos that are loaded on the site where it says actual trades. I strongly recommend watching those because you see how to interpret this on the fly in intraday trading of currency or stocks. This is trading the euro-dollar pair right here on the hourly chart. It's not live at this time. The trading day is over. It's Friday afternoon after the close of the currency market. So please do take a look at those other videos so that you have a handle on how to use this fabulous algorithm. It is really stunning. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview of what you're going to see in those videos. I've constructed some trend lines in advance here. On the H2O5, you only need 2 points to construct a trend line. You do not need 3 or 4 as you would in ordinary technical analysis. It has to do with the general nature of the H2O5 algorithm. You'll notice that I constructed this dark purple trend line running here. Okay, that was constructed based on this point here, which you'll see corresponds, if you look up above, it corresponds exactly to that candle. And then I drew it to this point right here, which is the very next candle. I'm sorry, 2 candles away. It could have been to either one actually, because the other one is in the middle in between. So just involving these candles right here, and I extended the line up and to the right, and where that line crossed the moneymaker, the trend line crossed the moneymaker, not the H2O5, just the trend line crossing the moneymaker, told us some dramatic reversal was coming, which you then got to see as it moved along up here. Okay? Now, over here I did this similar thing. I constructed a trend line from this point here over to this point right here and extended it up and to the right. and you see where it crosses the money maker right there, okay? And that was that tall blue candle up there. So you knew a reversal was coming because it crossed that money maker. And you got that reversal immediately in the big red candle coming down. The upper red trend line I constructed from here down to this point right here and extended to the right, and you can see where it crosses, trying to get right where it crossed, right there. You can see that was a very deep red candle at that crossing point, and after that you had an uptrend. So those are some of the things you're going to see in those other videos that are loaded onto the site here on YouTube. Okay, I also went and constructed a second trend line. I had paused the tape to do that. Second trend line, which I constructed from here to here and extended it up to the right. And you see at the cross right there, that moneymaker cross, there it is. That's the top of that blue, short blue candle up above, and it's forecasting that little reversal of those two hammer-like candles right there. Those two red candles right there, up here, is where I'm talking about. And so you knew that that little dip was coming, and you would have been watching just in case it developed into a major dip, but the H2o5 indicator was not even coming down trying to touch this, what is really a support line, this red support line. It kept going, and so you would have known that this trend would continue to develop. Okay, we're about done here. I decided to do just one more at random, and these trend lines, when they cross the moneymaker, are very important. I drew it from back here, okay, and I picked this point here as the second referential, and I extended that trend line out to the right. You can see the moneymaker cross right about there, and if you look up above, you'll see right here is where it is, and that showed you that it was about to take off again. Okay, so those are some of the things you can expect. Please take a look at the other videos, and November 1st we'll have the book out. We have to wait till Futures publishes the article on one of the other algorithms, and then we'll be able to put the book out and you'll have it in your hands. It is a money maker. Thank you for joining us.